This video is not intended for viewers under the age of 13. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a little step sideways, look at something totally new. This is my first review of a Star Wars Black Series figure. So, pretty excited about that. This is the recent release of the Mandalorian, Bo-Katan Kryze. So, here's the box. Art is actually pretty good. Nice picture on the side, same picture on the back. Pretty standard fare. But let's take a more in-depth look and see what she has in store for us. Stay tuned. So first and foremost, we'll start with accessories. She does come with two of these blaster pistols. They're done okay. Brown on the handle. Could have used a little more paint and even a little bit more detail, in my opinion. But they do look pretty good. And those do fit really well in each one of her hands, as well as in her hip holsters. She comes with her jetpack, which this is nicely painted with silver and blue accents. Standard peg method allows you to just simply peg it onto her back, and it does hold securely. And then we do have her helmet, which looks tremendous with the owl inspired design. Painted all the way around, nicely detailed front and back, as you can see. And the optical does flip down, so it's functional. It's nice to see. So overall, for her accessories, they're done exceptionally well. And that brings us to Bo-Katan herself. She, in my opinion, looks tremendous. They really did a good job of capturing the Katie Sackhoff likeness. So let's take a look at some detail here. And I'll put a picture of Katie Sackhoff up here on the left for comparison, but I think they did a really good job. This figure actually brings back memories of Battlestar Galactica as well. But coming down the chest, nicely painted silver chest armor, along with her shoulders, nicely detailed and painted. Got the arm, or the wrist blaster, and her gauntlets are done exceptionally well. Even the hands. You only get two pistol gripping hands, which is kind of disappointing, but they do look really good. Coming down to the waist, you've got a very nicely detailed rubber belt and holster. Detail just really pops on that, to be honest. I like the silver paint on the buckle, as well as on the armor underneath it. Coming down to the legs, nicely painted armor plating along the thighs. Kneecaps look really good with this blue armor coverings, as well as the shins and the boots. Nicely done, nicely detailed. You can see the little fine details in the leather. She just looks exceptional. Everything has detail where it should. And it looks good, it looks aged. So, well used armor. As far as articulation, she does have double ball pegs, one in the neck and one going down in the chest, so she does have a decent range of movement on the head. You can go back to there, down to there, side to side with some attitude, and can spin all the way around. Shoulders, I do like the way that the armor goes underneath. Gives you the ability to bring it up almost straight out. There is no butterfly, but they will do a full 360. You got rotation just above the elbow. A single jointed elbow, so you just get a touch more than 90. So that's a little disappointing. And then hands can swivel. And they both have the ability to pivot up and down, though it's limited because of the wrist gauntlets. Waist. There is waist rotation, though it is tight on mine, as you can hear it popping. There is a little bit of tilt, front and back. Not much, limited by the sculpt. Legs can go up there, back to there. They are able to go out that far. You have an upper thigh rotation. A single jointed knee only gets you that far. One thing that's interesting is the knee pad is floating, so it's attached to the upper thigh. So I like the way that it stays in place when she bends her leg. Gives it a sense of realism, to be honest. There's also a rotation at the knee. And with the feet, toe tilt, up and down, and a rocker. Same on the other side. So, articulation isn't quite what we've seen recently, but I think the overall aesthetic makes up for it. So you're not going to struggle on getting her in any poses, but she doesn't have the double joints, which is a bit of a disappointment. And as far as the helmet, it will simply slide on, and man, that just completes the look. Straight out of the cartoon and the show. I think she truly looks amazing. And just for comparison, here she is with some other of the Mandalorian characters that we all know and love. I think the height difference there is appropriate. I think scale-wise, it's done exceptionally well. Alright, so overall, I think that they did an exceptional job on this figure. I do kind of feel like the helmet is just a reuse of the one from Sabine, but that's okay. I mean, they're both Mandalorians, right? But as far as Bo-Katan, I mean, she is beautifully sculpted. The paint apps and decor are amazing. The detail is done to a very high standard, in my opinion, right down to, as you can see, the grooves on her suit, as well as the detail in all aspects of the armor. The only thing that stands out a bit is the armor itself seems a bit used, but the belt it appears brand new, so it could have used some sort of a wash or some kind of weathering effect on it, because it stands out as it just came off the store shelf. So that's the only negative I have about the figure, other than the lack of articulation in the elbows. So I do highly recommend it, and I hope you are successful in locating it. I was sent this from Toy Dojo. I pre-ordered it and shipped out the same day, so I was pleasantly surprised with that. Check them out, toydojo.com. All that being said, if you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Get your bell on, and I hope to see you again next time.